A friend asked me how they can create such a thing, like when they have a Cloudfront link into their V2ray thing. And this is what I'm going to discuss into this video. So keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share this video to all your friends so that they can get to know all about this. Now, here's the thing, guys. What you need to have here is you need to have a domain name. 2, you need to have a Amazon, that is AWS Amazon account, or any other CDN provider. So you can have like there are many other providers, but for now I'm going to use Amazon. And you need a domain name. And lastly, you need a server which you are going to create, and I'm going to create it using Amazon. So I'm going to create each and everything while you're seeing, guys. And what we need to do first is to create a server. So I'm going to use a server from the US, though many of you like South Africa, but I'm going to use that. So what I'm going to do is to just launch a server. Don't forget to check out, there are a lot of videos. I always do videos about servers, internet, computer things, and management. As well, we have another YouTube channel which is Scott Media, and many other YouTube channels, but for this I'm going to promote only one channel, which is Scott Media. It's all about how to make money, how to do online marketing, how to market yourself, and many other things to do with the internet. So if you feel like you want to check out that channel, don't forget to check in the description of this video. You select to launch instance, and then you choose the kind of server you want. So since we are going to use Linux, so I'm going to enter Ubuntu, and I'll select the kind of RAM I need, or the kind of the server I need. Okay, I'll just go with the first one. I'll go with this. Okay, I'll choose the RAM size and the rest of the things I need. So I may go with this. This one will be better, is enough. Then I'll just select and add storage. Storage size 30 is enough. I'll select next. For this, I'll select all traffic. Next. And I'll select launch. I get the key. Then boom, our server is already launched. And now what we need to do is to launch into our server, and we add the script which okay, let's view our instance. I believe it is this one which is initiating. Well, our server is up and ready running. What we need to do is to copy this IP, or the public IP. We go to our preferred SSH client. So depending on what you use, either as Tamias or whatever you use, then you paste the IP. You use specific name, then most of the time it's root, but this way around I'm going to use Ubuntu. By default, Amazon disabled root, so you use Ubuntu. Then you select advanced SSH because we are not going to use the password. Then you choose the key which you're going to use. So I'm going to use that, and then after that you're good to go. So what you need to know that I'm already logged into the server here, and what I'll need to do is to first clear up this. Okay, then we update our packages. Okay, we are going to use a script. It has each and everything. Now the next step is us to paste our script in there. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do here. So what you need to do is to get the script, which I'm going to leave in the link in the description. This script is it's configured to give you a very good, wonderful speed. It has all optimization. Then you paste that into your SSH client environment. Then you paste. What next is for you to select only one. You enter one. Okay, hold on. Oh, sorry about that. Since we are using our Ubuntu, we are not logged in as root. What we need to do is to first access root. What you need to do is to enter sudo. Let's first clear this. Okay, then we enter sudo. Okay, we are logged in as root now. Then what we need to do is to paste that, then we click enter. After that we click 1, then we let each and everything go on. As the server is doing the rest, what we need to do is to go back to our primary browser and we get our preferred domain name, which is here. Which one should I select? Okay, I can go with any I want here. Okay, I can go with this one. You select manage, you log in. Okay, you are going to manage name servers. Name servers are already in. What we need to do is to go to Cloudflare. Okay, Cloudflare. Sorry about the slow internet, but we are going to do each and everything kind of slow and smooth so that you can understand what I'm going to do, what I'm doing here. Okay, you log in. Okay, I'm having different domain names added over here. Now what I need to do is to choose one. I'm going to just select this. Okay, and I select DNS records. What you need to do after that is to select add the record. So I'm just going to use front, since this is what I'm going to use, front. Then I paste our IP4 address, which is this one. And then I paste that. I first undeproxify it, then we save. Now our domain name is already, we have already got our domain name. And what we need to do is to go back to our server. Now you just enter Y here. So what this script does is that it installs Ngnix and it installs TLS and each and everything. Now URL reader and each and everything in just one click, and you don't need to hassle that enter this and enter that. No, it's just a few steps which you need to do, and you're good to go. Here after is to enter our domain name, and the domain name which you have created is just this. I hope you guys you remember what we entered the other side. Okay, we enter. Okay, what you need to do is just to enter the port which you need to use, and the port which is mostly commonly used is 443, and that's what you are going to enter. Now you select the alt ID. Now I'm going to enter maybe 6